People ask me all the time, how you doing that? How you doing that? People ask me all the time.
Oh boy, we're gonna die. You realize that, right, man? We are going to die.
You do realize it started recording like 3 seconds ago, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah, we're going to die because we're talking about edgelords. Fucking edgelords, man.
Not wrong, but welcome back to Boy vs. Girl, where today we are, we're feeling the good right now. That's a nice way to put it. We're feeling the good right now.
Is this the real life, or is this just fantasy?
I don't know. And there went the Bohemian Rhapsody music playing in the background. Anywho. As we already said, today we're talking about the trope of edgelords in the modern fiction.
Oh god, I can't stand edgelords.
Now, God, my face. Now then, the modern trope from edgelords kind of differentiates from where it kind of was for the original type of edgelords, just being like the cool biker kid in school that you all would like to emulate. Just like, yeah, I love to be Fonzie hitting the jukebox, or I love to be John Travolta getting with Sally in Grease. And then it kind of evolved into, yeah, I want to be like Wolverine in the X-Men. Yeah, I'd like to be the best at what I do, and what I do ain't pretty. To now just being like, oh man, I gotta be Sasuke and Zuko now.
Oh come on, even Zuko isn't as edgelordy as some edgelords.
Yeah, but at the same time, he kind of fell into that whole thing about being an edgelord the first 2 seasons he was in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Sure, but I think he kind of ended that trope as soon as, like, Zuko alone came along, because then he kind of saw, okay, he's an edgelord, but this is kind of why he's an edgelord, and sort of like when Iroh was telling the story, you know?
True.
Plus, like, if we're gonna go by that interpretation of edgelords, then Samurai Jack, at least in the final season, kind of falls into that, and I don't want to call Jack an edgelord because he's so much better than an edgelord.
Well, yeah, he was in the original 4 seasons, but by the 5th one, most of it he's a very sad character. Oh, woe is me. I didn't save all these people in this giant global event that even I, one person, can't stop.
But I'm still going to try because I've been told I have to, and it's my destiny. And right when I'm about to be happy with the woman I love, she disappears.
Did someone say Gurren Lagann ripoff?
It's Kenny Tarkovsky, man. If anything, he doesn't rip the shit off. He just makes it better.
I'm not gonna open that can of worms today. So!
Good, because I have no way to defend myself right now.
So, from just the modern day interpretation of edgelords, myself personally as a guy, I find it to be dumb.
I have to agree, like, look, I like edgy shit, but sometimes, man, just sometimes. Like, okay, so I think the most edgelord of edgelord things that I can think of is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And even then, like, some of the more modern day edgelords are a little bit more extreme than even Johnny, you know?
Case in point of the Duel of the Bitch Ninjas, as I've lovingly heard from Overly Sarcastic Productions' interpretation of Naruto, we have Bitch Ninja A of Sasuke.
I'm taking your word on this. I've never watched Naruto. And yes, I did just say Naruto on purpose.
No, I know, but the whole thing of the edgelord trope with his just like, I must destroy the man that killed my entire family in order to enact the whole honor, bringing back to my family that's already slaughtered to death. They're going into like, I must now avenge the brother I was swearing to kill for the longest amount of time because this guy in a mask says that the whole thing was a trap and a ploy to kill my entire family. to then just like, I must now destroy the entire world because even though it was very justified to kill off my family that was going to annihilate the whole entire ninja world piece by piece, I'm just going to rewrite it anyway because reasons.
Reasons. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't have most of the shit that we have.
True, yeah, but yeah, that's just the whole thing. There's no real, I guess, effort put into Edgelords from just TV standpoint. Hell, even the gaming standpoint, the biggest Edgelord that most people point to is Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Although I find that to be more of an Oedipus Rex complex, but we'll go into that later at a later date.
Yeah, I don't know, when it comes to gaming, whenever I think Edgelord, I kind of think Overwatch. I can't remember his name right now.
Reaper!
Yeah. Like, but even then, Reaper kind of exists because of online Edgelords. You know?
Die, die, die. Fucking Reaper.
Pretty much. Like, here's the thing. You've got, like, Reaper, and then you've got Widowmaker, who you could also consider as kind of an edgelord character, but Widowmaker at least has a little bit of character to her.
Yeah, all that character of her lumbar lordosis and her slowly beating heartbeat that gives her blue-ass skin because she's fucking cold as hell.
Yep. I don't know, like, I think my problem with edgelords isn't really in the media, because, like, let's face it, there's always going to be that one edgelord guy. My problem is, like, real-life edgelords. Those guys get on my nerves.
I'm indifferent to IRL edgelords, because for some odd reason, whenever I hang out with them, just like, I don't know, man, nothing really matters. This ice cream, it doesn't matter. This sandwich, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's very tragic there. Hey Jeff, you gonna eat that sandwich?
My problem with them is, like, you ever heard the Emo Kid song, you know?
I wouldn't know that song, I'm goth, so...
I get you, but, like, I remember this song, I'll probably send you a link to it so you can, like, add this in your post, but, it goes, I'm an emo kid, not conforming as can be, you'll be non-conforming too, you look just like me.
So,
Yeah.
the idiotic kids from South Park that just hung out by the stoop.
Pretty much, like, here's the thing, I've been a punk goth my entire adolescence, and it's just like, come on, man. Come on. Like, I admit I was a bit of an edgelord in high school, but that was mostly due to circumstances of I go to a shit school and all of you suck ass. Except for like the maybe 3 of you that I wouldn't, you know, want dead. Like, edgelords, I think they have their place in media, but they aren't really. Hello?
I'm here, sorry.
It's alright. I'm just like, I think with edgelords, it had their place. Like, I mean, going back to the whole Zuko thing, I think Zuko added a lot to the story, in a lot of ways. And yeah, he was kind of an edgelord, but I feel like he was a little more justified in his edgelordiness. Like, when you've got Uzai as your dad, I think you're expected to be a bit of an edgelord jackass.
A little bit, especially if it's voiced by Mark Hamill.
I don't know, man. Then they're just like, have you ever watched The Wallflower?
The
anime
Wall.
one.
I don't remember it.
Well, there's this character in it named Sunako, and it's like one of the few times I've ever seen like a female edgelord. And she just I love the anime, but sometimes she would get on my nerves being like, those radiant creatures! Like, bitch, come on, they're hot guys. You're not that ugly. They've even said that you're not that ugly. Just, you know, be happy that you're living with hot guys. Yeah, you have to turn into a lady, but my god, you live in a mansion, and you got 4 hot guys around you all the time.
That
And
sounds...
all over rent free.
That sounds very familiar. And not in a good
I
way.
did a whole blog post on it, so maybe you remember that.
No, I remember your blog post about it, but I was just like, this seems very familiar. I remember a very bad vampire anime that was just like that.
Hey, this one doesn't have vampires.
No, I know, but I just have like awful memories of just like this one girl that keeps living in this house with these 5 abusive vampire brothers.
When you're talking about. Hold on, I gotta. Okay, it is. I'm going to badly pronounce this. Diabolical.
Oh, Diabolic Lovers. That's it. That's what I was trying to remember.
Alright, yeah, sorry, I can't read.
But,
Still, like, I remember watching a bit of it and I was like, fuck this is stupid.
not wrong, but, let's see. What are we trying to get at here? Because my mind's everywhere.
I think what we're trying to get at is the fact that the Edgelord is kind of overdone.
Yeah. Either that or I don't know. The whole episode right now is just like we're in the good right now. Like that's in the subtitles. We're in the good.
Pretty much.
This is like the black sheep of boy versus girl right now.
Pretty much, and it's pretty much like this. Like I don't know why Vince is high right now, but
to keep sane and not go on a violent killing spree from country to country.
I'm just having a bit of a day, man. You know, like this week sucked already. Like Chester Bennington's dead, and like you know, relationships suck ass. I can't find a job to save my life. Had about 3 nervous breakdowns this week.
You know, all the fun stuff about adulting.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I look for a job, I can't find a job. People are getting on my ass to find a job. My relationships suck, and I ran into, like, one of my asshole exes the other day, and it was wonderful. So yeah, if I wasn't on the good right now, I'd probably be like in the corner huddling.
But we promise to be more focused next time, where we will be talking about what trope are we talking about next time?
Puppies?
No, I don't want.
Actually, speaking of Korea, you want to talk about, like, just the genre of K-pop?
Sure,
Actually,
we can do
let's
that.
just talk about K-pop right now, man. Like, let's give them a show.
I would, but unfortunately my recording software can only keep up for another few minutes.
I get you. Well, sorry that we were so fucked up during this episode, guys. Adulting has gotten to us. And also this was just kind of the prerequisite of dealing with edgelords.
Yeah. So, we will
Actually, before you go, I want to make a shout out to that one chick. I can't remember your username right now, and I'm too lazy to look it up, but the one who comments on all of our videos, thank you. You're cool, man. Can't remember your name, but if you comment on this one when it goes up, I will give you a heart or something, because you are awesome. And I love reading your comment. Every time. And Lobo, seriously, quit sending me flowers. It's getting obnoxious.
And, we will, see you guys next time. So, outros and all that stuff with,
Donate to our Patreons.
Oh yeah, I gotta announce mine soon. Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna go to bed.
Bye, y'all.
It's easy to